restroom, and she says the locals, it's spelt with a T, but the locals don't use the T, they use the N. So if you want to be politically correct, you got to say Aniana. But I don't think
Take
it's
the next right to stay on US 231 North.
I don't think it's grammatically correct.
Yeah, it's just an accent, and you know, I said in response to that, you never tell someone how to pronounce their own name.
Continue on US 231 North for 1 mile.
That was a good cutter.
Oh yeah.
Somebody just cut right in front of the truck. Yeah, so Aniana, interesting name.
The way it's not.
Oh yeah, it's up.
No, now it's up. It wasn't up.
Okay. Yeah, so
I was just telling you to roll it up because you can't hear yourself on the video.
okay. So we are heading to
We are going to a little town called, I don't even know the name of the town. I forget the name of the town where we're going. Just for doing another pickup. I have the GPS, it's in the GPS, but I don't know the name
it's
of it.
Alabama somewhere.
Alabama somewhere Alabama.
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on US 231 North.
Yeah, so it's interesting how names of places, when you look at it, it doesn't look like how it sounds. Just like, for example, Chikuzi, right? Chikuzi, there's no way
Take the
to
second right to stay on US 231 North.
there's no way to figure out how you pronounce Chikuzi when you have so many letters that are not even pronounced. So it's kind of like that. Aniana.
Continue on US 231 North for 25 miles.
So here we have a lot of hills, as you can see. It's very hilly.
Oh, tell them about your experience last night.
Okay, so what happened last night? So let's talk about it. About last night. So many things happened. Where do we start?
No, our experience in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah. Which one?
That's for an entirely different video for when it's age appropriate.
Yeah,
No,
our,
we're just
videos are not for
joking.
kids anyway.
No, we're just joking. No, we went to bed. Let's just say we went to bed around 12:30.
Yeah.
Around 1:30, I just felt we were at a truck stop sleeping, and I felt the truck just rock, and I like, what is going on? And I'm like, I know from experience what that means. Michelle doesn't. That means somebody just hit us, and we were parked in the slotted areas for trucks, and sure enough, and of course, unfortunately, it was pouring down rain, and I opened up the curtains in the bunk, and sure enough, a guy backed right into the side of the mirrors of my truck, and I know he did, and he was outside of the pouring rain looking at it, and he didn't know I knew because he looked and saw me looking out, and then he looked at me and then kind of gave me the thumbs up, like, oh, is everything okay? No, it's not okay. Then I opened up the window and said, you hit the truck. And at first he wasn't adamant, but he said, I did. I was like, yeah, you hit the truck. You ran into my mirrors, and mirrors on trucks are collapsible. They fold in like this, like you would on a pickup truck. You can fold the arms in. Well, the same thing on the truck. Well, he hit it first this way, but when he tried to correct his distance, he pulled out, but they caught the corner of the trailer and pulled it out, and it pulled the arm out that way. And that's what we woke up to at 1:30 this morning, and then he started to get a little bit more hot under the collar and saying, I was trying to rip him off or whatever, and saying I made it up. I was like, no, look at my mirrors. Clearly my mirrors are all bent right out. By God's grace, he didn't damage it. but he caught it, pulled it out, and after a few go-arounds, he realized, he goes, yeah, it makes sense, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It was pouring down rain, and it looked like a younger guy. He was an Amazon driver, believe it or not, but it was dark, really dark and black out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was interesting because up until at this point in time, I don't even know how Mark figured out that the truck was hit. I guess he's very
no, I'm just sensitive. Michelle was sleeping like a log. I mean, you just say the words "boo" and I'm up. I don't sleep soundly. So anyway, and I'm used to that environment in a sense where if there's any movement in the truck, I know I've had people hit me before. They backed into my trailer, backed into the side of my trailer. It happens in truck stock because unfortunately, in the daytime, it's super simple to get in these trucks off. Obviously you can see it's really easy, and there's always plenty of space to park in the daytime. But come nighttime, obviously truck drivers want to go to sleep, so they have a place to sleep. And unfortunately, the truck stops aren't always massive. They're very small, and you got to be. It's like, I backed into the spot I got in there. It was super tight. Actually, I had to get Michelle to assist me to look out on my right side, so I wasn't going to smash into all the other trucks because it was super tight. So she assisted me in that, and I backed it in. We got it in, but that just shows you how tight it is. I could have gotten into it without her help, but I would have had to jump out of the truck 10 different times to see how close I'm getting in. So she more than happy to assist me, and that was good, and I'm glad she was there. But my point was, you see how hard it was. I had to try. I tried maybe like 8 or 10 times to back into the spot to see if I could do it, and I got it in. But my point was, this is a guy in the middle of the night in the pouring rain. Probably his ears are all covered in water and he can't see properly, so that goes to show you. So you got to be on the ball. So it's just a little interesting experience, and of course, by God's grace, there was literally no damage done to my vehicle. He just hit it and pushed it out, and I pulled it back out. So, and that was good, and he drove away after that. I told him I'd guide him in, but he was scared, and he literally was shaking, like he was so shocked that he hit me. He was scared, and when I jumped out of the truck, and I don't think he'd been driving long. He looked like a young guy or whatever. So anyway, that was that experience. Trucking 101.
Yeah, it's a lot that you don't consider when you're out there, or when you see other people out there, on the road. It's so many things, and even backing into a small space, a tight space, one lane, when you have 2 trucks on either side, that is tremendous. I mean, the amount of judgment and effort and precision, and oh my gosh,
depth perception. It's a skill. There's no doubt of it.
Yeah,
but it's an acquired skill. Nobody can teach you. They can teach you the fundamentals of going how to do this, how to do that. But it's a hands-on job. You get better as the years go by, and like anything else. So, and even the best of us. I've been doing it 32 years. We make mistakes. I've done it. I backed into guys' mirrors. I broke a mirror a couple of years ago, and I was in the middle of the daytime. Sadly to say, to my own shame. But one of the reasons that I say was because I was chronically fatigued. That night I only got an hour and a half sleep because I had all kinds of different appointments. So I was half asleep when I did it, rushed in there, and I bashed into a guy's mirror. And it broke, I didn't break his mirror, I broke the bracket off by doing exactly what that guy did. I just backed in the spot, thought I was in, and I was so tired I didn't even get out. I was too lazy, didn't even get out and look, hit the mirror. So it happens every day. I saw guys back into spots and tear off the whole front of the hood for guys like that and try to pull out. So stuff happens.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's a new appreciation for all this, the things that you see out there with the trucks and stuff. It's a new appreciation, great appreciation, because it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and especially as he said, if you're tired and you trying to maneuver a huge vehicle such as this with little sleep, you're hungry maybe sometimes, you didn't get to use the washroom, all these different things. You're driving for hours. But guys, I guess
lady had said
Yesterday.
that, yeah, she had said that the odd time during the coldest months, being in January and February, they might get a little bit of sleep. She says at night it might go down to like 35, 38 degrees Fahrenheit, that is. And in our language, that's about 4 or 5 Celsius. But she goes, for the most part, every day, even in the middle of the winter, you're looking at about 75, 80 degrees all the time. So that's so nice. Which translates for us, probably about 15 to 20. Like yesterday, I have a gauge. It's 18 Celsius right now. So I talked to my buddy yesterday, and he said yesterday morning in Brampton, or no, I forget where he was. Yeah, maybe it was Ontario somewhere.
Bradford.
But Bradford, yeah. It was 1 Celsius. 1 Celsius, and they had the snow machines out, like putting the not the snow machines. What do they call them? The salt machines. They put it blowing calcium, the white calcium, all over the roads, and nobody gets all active. Meanwhile, we're sweating with the air conditioning on.
Yeah. So turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Why?
I'm gonna show you.
Oh.
Okay, so today we're gonna show you where we sleep. So that's where we sleep.
Show them the upper bunk.
And if you see the upper bunk, there's that opens up, and you can have 2.
It's a bunk bed.
Yeah, it's like a bunk bed. Yeah, you can have someone sleeping up there, and then someone sleeping down here. Yeah,
So
that's just a blanket on the thing.
Because this truck is designed what they call for a team operation. So in theory, if my wife and I were running team, literally I'd be driving, and well, that's a bad example, because obviously we'd be sleeping in the same bed. But I mean, like if you're with your buddy and you're working for a company, why you're obviously not going to sleep in the same bed. So he'll sleep up top, you sleep on the bottom, vice versa, and you go down the road, and that's what it's for. Well, there's no bed up there right now. They've taken it out. Michelle and I just use it for storage, to store all the stuff. And when Michelle's not here, for the most part, it's empty. I don't carry a lot of things. But yeah, show them and they have a built-in fridge right there. Yeah. So I have that, and we turn it around. We have our microwave up there. Yeah. And show them down below where the light is on. You see down below where the that's a power inverter. That's how we get the power. So when right now Michelle's charging her laptop, so we're using that. And when I want to use the microwave or anything like that, we have to turn a power inverter on, so I get power at any time. So it's power to cook everything I want. Like I can bring any appliance I want: a toaster oven, a microwave, a grill, like of some sort. Not literally a grill, but you get the point. Like a little burner, like a single or double element burner.
And then that's a closet right there. So he hangs his clothes.
And the other side is deceiving too, because it's another closet. But what it does is when you open it up, kind of like a camper, it pulls out long tray, so you can sit at the bed and have your meal. It brings out, there's a flat surface. You put your meal on it and sit there, just like you are like in a camper.
Yeah, and that's a fridge at the top. And then these are dividers. So they close. So there's one here, and then there's one over this side right here.
Curtains.
Yeah. So what it does, you pull this area right here, the belt, and then it's like a latch. You pull the latch, and then you pull it all the way to each other. So they meet in the center right here. And then
it's a zipper.
And then you zip it all the way down. So
Same premise as like in a tent. They come together, you zip it down,
yeah.
so you have privacy.
So it's really cool because you can actually enclose yourself in, and also it keeps the temperature in, right? So say if you want to have like a warmer or cooler air inside, and then if someone is looking in from like the front coming in, they can't see anything because all of that area is closed off.
If you see, I'll show you. Just which way is showing the camera. Yeah, this is what it looks like in front of my truck. This is what it is here. This is obviously steering wheel. This is all my gauges and everything, and this is what it looks like from the front. And right there, you see that this part here, that's my logbook. Everything's on electronically, and down there is where my GPS is, and so on. And there's my CB, and that's kind of what it looks like. from a driver's point of view.
And this is me enjoying
And that is
myself.
my wife relaxing. Back to you, Michelle.
This is me relaxing my feet up.
Yes.
Sometimes I have to do that to stretch myself out. And I like this. This kind of gives say if you want to keep it like the strap a little loose, and you want to like lock it in, so you pull it up, lock it in. Yeah. So that's basically our little environment here. Truck 101 inside the truck. Yeah. So it's kind of cool. It's adventurous. So in 1 minute, so year 2023.
What's
Was
that?
it 2023? Yeah. 2023 we rode in a car, and we rode to Florida, right? It was Mark's car. And 2024 we did the bike trip, and then fall of 2024 we're doing a truck road trip. So we're I don't know what we're gonna do next year.
We're gonna go. I don't know. Maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll go skydiving next year.
Yeah, we were thinking of skydiving, so that's
You
gonna
know what?
be,
Not maybe. We will. We will go. You don't have to take up lots of time. You just go for a weekend.
yeah.
And we're gonna go do that. We said, that was what the irony when we first met. It was both on our bucket lists. We both wanted to skydive. So I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go on a motorcycle trip next year for sure. But in regards to just doing a bucket list trip, we're gonna go skydiving.
Yeah, skydiving was one of the things that we wanted to do, so we're definitely going to do that next year. So stay tuned for all the adventures with Mission Mark.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of good, as he said, when we met, we didn't know that, we had similar bucket lists, items. So when we found out that we had similar interests, that was so great, because I've always wanted to be around someone who, like to do the same things like I do. And I'm an adventurous, as you can see, I'm very adventurous. I'm an adventurous person. So he being an adventurous person as well, he's not a security cat, so it really helps, for us to want to do the same thing. Yeah. And look how beautiful it is out here. That was just an outdoor view of the environment. It's beautiful. It's so nice. All the trees and the sun hitting the trees, and also you have the clouds, because we're on the mountain. We're in the mountain section, so yeah. And there's the elevation right here.
No, it's road signs. That was road signs.
I'm
This is
saying
not
the elevation. No, I'm saying the elevation because we're going up a bit.
Oh.
So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So day 5.
Yeah. probably about, like I said, when we get here, we'll be an hour south of Huntsville, Alabama, which is basically, I think, about a half hour south of Nashville. So potentially, we will be going home today, like somewhere. I'm sure I still have a half a trailer, not half, but about 18 feet left to fill out in the trailer because we go by footage. I have a 53-foot trailer, so the trucking company I work for, and like most of them, they try to fill it out, the whole trailer, to make as much money as they possibly can. So we may be laid over, like I'm just making it up. We might say go up to Louisville, Kentucky, and pick up the rest of the trailer for tomorrow morning. Either way, God willing, if everything goes smoothly, we should be home late tomorrow night, and Michelle will make all the videos and upload the videos for all her fun, and she'll edit them and do all the things that make it a nice trip and stuff. And it'll be Michelle's Trucking 101